you found that 98% of companies reported a breach. That is a staggering number. Walk that out for us a bit.
That is actually validates our thesis. We were suspecting that almost all of the organizations in the world has already been infiltrated. And what people reported was that 98% of the companies had at least one cyber breach. And what is also interesting is that 76% of the organizations said that they would pay for ransomware to get rid of this problem. That's how low the confidence is.
So how are companies responding to these threats? Are they ready?
I don't think everyone is ready. Even though there is a partnership, private and public, Biden administration put together a zero trust framework. Companies are looking at it, they're spending money, they are getting prepared, but this problem is huge. Ransomware is the single largest threat to our economy. And everybody is saying that, how do I keep my business going? What do I do to make sure that we are not only preventing and detecting these attacks, but also create resiliency where in spite of an attack, I can keep going.
So there's an ongoing war on Ukraine. You've got instability at Twitter, which is a major platform. You've got midterm elections coming up here in the United States. Are you expecting the threats to ratchet up? And how do companies respond?
Threats are definitely increasing. Geopolitical situation. You have nation state actors that are taking sides. You have, again, midterm coming up. We have cyber warfare going on. I think in this situation, businesses have to really think that attacks will happen. There is no way to prevent it. How do they keep going in spite of an attack? How do they create a resiliency plan? How do they make sure that they recover from it? And that's where companies are investing money. And we are seeing in our own market where recovery, ability to identify what part of their data was impacted and how to get rid of bad content and recover good content fast is what everyone is focused on.
Is public-private engagement between, for example, the Biden administration and the private sector, is that helping, or do we need to see more?
We definitely need to see more here, but it is a great first step, because what happens is that there is a natural hesitation in sharing data and sharing information between companies, because nobody wants to come across saying that, hey, we got attacked, we didn't have the right defenses. But when the government comes into the picture and creates a framework of information sharing, what kind of attack has happened, how do you recover from it, what kind of preventive measures you take, that really helps companies get more confident. And confidence is what is required. I mean, our study also found that a third of the board have no confidence that their companies can recover from a cyber incident.